Good morning, Ray. Thank you for coming. We celebrate yourself to breakfast. Sponsored today and all this week by Lisa Goodman, Ellen Schiff Mayer, to commemorate the 11th yard side of their beloved mother, Ruth Muskin, Rachel Golda, Bas Elias, Yehuda, and Neshama Shem and Leah. The Torah we learned this morning should go from memory. And also Rabbi Avram Weisenberg's commemorating yard side for his father,
Rav Shalom Moshe,
and
Rav Yaakov.
And Rabbi Yaakov and Neshama Shem Leah. Torah this morning should also go for his memory. Fascinating. God in Bereshis tells Abram that his descendants are going to be enslaved and oppressed in a foreign land. So if that's the case, why is the Egyptians being punished? They're doing a mitzvah. If God says that they're going to be oppressed, and Egypt is a place that's going to be the oppression, it doesn't say exactly, but obviously that's where it came out to be. So every Egyptian who does it should be getting a mitzvah. Why are they getting punished for it? So the Rambam says just because God said that they have to be oppressed doesn't mean you have to do it. Somebody else could do it. I'm reminded of the fact whenever I interview Jewish lawyers who defend Nazis and terrorists, I say, well, they're entitled to a great defense. Who says you have to be the lawyer to give them the defense? So the Rambam says the same thing over here. Yes, there was a decree to oppress the Jewish people. Who says that you have to be the one to do it? However, the Ramban disagrees. And he says it's a mitzvah. If it's a mitzvah to oppress the Jews, then it's a mitzvah. So any Egyptian who does it should be getting rewarded for it, not being punished for it. But he says the thing is that God told them to enslave and oppress them, but they went way beyond that. They embittered their lives. They drowned their children. They went way beyond what's required of them. That's why they were punished. Even though I have a question which nobody answers, it's like hit the mitzvah or like, hadron and mahadron, right? I don't know. But the fact is that's what the Ramban says. So with this, the Ber Yosef explains a certain medrash. And the medrash talks about the fact that when Moshe and Aaron first meeting with Paro, what happened was Aaron threw the stick on the ground and turned into a snake, and the Egyptians did the same thing. So the fact is, this was a 4 and 5 year old kids could do the same trick. Egypt was the land of magic. So why did Hashem command Aaron to perform such a feat when it's like obvious everybody can do it there? So what's he trying to accomplish? So what he's saying based on the Ramban is that really he says a stick is an inanimate object. It's only used the forces that the person who's holding it has. So had the Egyptians only been like a stick, like what God would have them do, just do exactly what God wanted them to do, they would not have been punished. But instead of being like a stick, they were like a snake. They were venomous. That's the metaphor that we learned from this whole situation with Aaron and the stick, and that's why they were punished. They weren't a stick in the hand of God, they were a snake. And with that venom, that's why they were punished. Have a wonderful day.